So stylist, you got visible online, you waved at Google, you lit a candle, and you said a prayer. But the bookings are still not showing up like you expected. A lot of people know they need to be visible online. They know that part. They've heard it and they've done something about it. They start doing the responsible adult business things. They work on their Google page. They try to show up and search. And they focus on getting found. And for a minute, it feels like it's all coming together because now it's like, okay, I exist online. Fantastic. I'm no longer a secret, underground, mysterious business. Now, at least there's proof of life. There's a listing, there's a pulse, and there's a sign in the digital window that says, yes, hello, I am in fact open for business, which is where you need to start. Very strong, very basic, and very important, because if people can't find you, they can't choose you. But then the unexpected could happen. Because you thought this was the answer to everything, you're still not getting booked like you expected. Things are inconsistent. They're random. They're up. They're down. And now you're confused. Because you're like, wait, I did all this to get found and my calendar still looks like a haunted house? Because visibility by itself does not solve a booking problem. It solves a being found problem. And that is a big deal. Being found and being booked are two different things, because when someone finds you, they don't stop and say, oh, look, a person who does hair, let me call them. No, that's just the opening scene. Now they're investigating. They're looking at your reviews, at your photos, your location, how easy it is for them to book you online. They're looking at your website, your Instagram, and your Yelp page, and they're deciding if the whole thing feels polished and professional. And very quickly, they're deciding, is this my spot? Or am I still shopping? And this is where a lot of stylists lose people. Not because we're not talented, not because they can't do the work, but because what was actually showing up doesn't fully back them up. Because visibility can get eyeballs on you. But structure is what gets somebody to stop scrolling and say, yep, this is the one. It's how your business comes across. It's the feeling people get the second they land on you. And they're asking, does this look legit, or does it feel a little bit all over the place? Because if your business shows up looking disconnected, confusing, or half finished, people feel that immediately. And the second people feel uncertainty, they ditch. Not always because your work isn't on point, sometimes just because someone else looks easier to trust and more professional. But when everything gels, you don't just get found, you get chosen faster and trusted quicker. And that's when your book becomes more predictable, more steady. So you see, the first problem you solved, getting found. And you should be so proud of that. But what happens after someone finds you? Ask yourself this: how do I look across all the platforms they're checking? Because people don't see your business in one perfect little square. They see the whole picture. And now the real question is not, can they find me? It's, when they find me, do I look like the obvious choice?